Okay, we are back. I'm very happy to have on the Goldstein on Gelt show Wendy Hirschhorn, who's a media relations expert, and she started a company called Wendys Bloggers. Wendy, a real pleasure to have you.
Thank you, Doug. I appreciate being on your show.
So tell us a little bit about Wendys Bloggers.
Well, Wendys Bloggers started from my experience as a public relations consultant for national and international companies. And about 5 years ago, one of my clients was a company called Balance Bar, which was one of the original companies that made energy nutrition bars. And it was around that time that I started getting calls from women who called themselves Mommybloggers. And they wanted samples of Balance Bars to try. And what they would do is they would write reviews about them and post them on their blogs. And so I started to dig deep into this blogosphere of women who are primarily stay-at-home moms between the ages of 20 and 50 who started their blogs as a way to connect with other moms around the United States. And they wrote about families, saving money, but really where they excelled was reviewing products and recommending them to millions of other moms who started to read their blogs, follow them on their social sites like Facebook and Twitter, and then later on Pinterest and Instagram and all the other social sites that are available.
So why would these mommies want to write all of these reviews?
Well, moms love to recommend products to other moms. And when they come across a product that saves them time, because most of them are running around taking kids to soccer games and rehearsals and all kinds of things, taking care of family life, etc., and finding products that are valued, that are inexpensive, but have a high quality to them, that's what they love to recommend.
So they love the sharing and the helping each other out?
Absolutely. There is nothing stronger than one woman recommending a product to another. And because of the social aspect of it, there's a lot of interplay. So women will write back comments on the Mommybloggers site, asking them questions about the product, or maybe sharing their own experience if they've used the product or if it's something they'd like to try. So you get to see all of this on their sites as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I know you have an Israel connection as well. How does Israel fit into the picture?
Well, my background also included working with Hadassah, the American Technion Society, or Israel and the Jewish Agency. And I know from working for Israeli organizations that in the United States, the Christian community embraces Israel. They refer to it as the Holy Land. But I know that they were always looking for positive stories about Israel. And in my mommy blogger community, and I have a network of several hundred mommy bloggers, it's just by coincidence, nothing that I went out of my way, but 99.9% of my mommy bloggers are Christian.
Wow.
And they hold Christian values very high in their life, and they try to live, good, decent lives. And so I knew from my work with Israeli organizations that the mommy bloggers would probably embrace trying products from Israel. And so I contacted Fisher Pharmaceuticals, which I know is wildly popular in Israel. It's under the brand name Dr. Fisher. And I did speak with Dr. Eli Fisher, and we talked about what I do, and he told me that he was starting to brand his name in the United States. And he thought that Mommybloggers would be a great way for him to tap into the U.S. market. So a few months ago, I worked with Dr. Fisher, and we had 35 mom bloggers review several of the Dr. Fisher products from his baby line. And it was tremendously successful. The mommy bloggers were very, very excited to be getting a product from Israel where they hold it in high regard. They believe that there are high standards for purity in Israel, and that the products were the first time they were being introduced in the United States, and they were being part of this whole initiative. So they truly love the product, which of course is, key to this, to the recommending of other moms. And as a result of this, we had more than 2 million impressions of people reading the Mom Bloggers blogs, and I would say about 90,000 social interactions. All the mom bloggers ran on their websites what we call a giveaway. Mm-hmm. So whatever products the mom bloggers received, one of their readers was able to win the same products. They entered a contest that each mommy blogger ran on her website.
Wow, it sounds like a huge marketing web. It's the way you put it together.
It's phenomenal, and I mean we were only talking about 35 women who were who had the opportunity to review these products, and it just spreads like wildfire, and that's the beauty of the internet. And as a result of this, we're doing a second initiative in time for Mother's Day, which is celebrated in the United States in May.
Wow. We're talking with Wendy Hirschhorn, who has set up a company called Wendys Bloggers. It's a bridge for brands that need a cost-effective and efficient way to connect with their markets. Wendy, tell us the business side of all this. Why are people joining up with you, and how does someone become one of Wendy's bloggers?
Well, from the mom blogger side, what I do is, you've got to understand, in the United States, there are more than 4 million women who consider themselves to be mommy bloggers. Mm-hmm. And so it's still like the Wild West. There's no accreditation. Anybody can start a blog and call themselves mommy bloggers. So it's up to me to really view their blog, to review it, to read what they write, to get a feel and actual numbers of their traffic, how many unique monthly visitors they get, how many page views, what they've done for other brands. And once I review their website and I feel that they pass my very high standards, I will invite them to join my network. Some mommy bloggers hear about me and will contact me and ask if they can join, and they'll recommend some of their fellow mom bloggers as well. But the idea is that I want to only have who I consider to be the best of the best mommy bloggers, and that means they have to write well. They take great photographs, because all of them photograph the products they're reviewing. Some of them actually do videos, and I want to make sure that they blog regularly. I don't want to have a mommy blogger who maybe posts a review once a month. That's not going to keep traffic to her site. She has to post at least 3-4 times a week, sometimes even more.
So from her point of view, from the mom who's getting involved in doing this, is this a business that she runs herself, or is it really just helping the companies to spread the word?
It's a business that she runs herself. In other words, every mommy blogger runs her own little, I shouldn't say little, her own blog, just the way, and I think of them because of my work in public relations and media relations, as the editors of their own little magazine. And they have the opportunity to work with brands and products that they like and review them. What I do is I serve as a channel for them to get to brands that they could not get to on their own. For instance, a mommy blogger just couldn't contact Dr. Fisher and say, hey, I'd like to review your product. It's just not going to happen. But by working through me, they have access to these brands. So a mommy blogger in my network has the opportunity to review great brands. And that's what she wants. She wants to be able to review products that are going to get traffic to her site.
And then she monetizes that site one way or the other, but that's her own business at that point, right?
That is correct. Mm-hmm. And she also wants to be a brand ambassador. So she also wants to be able to work with Dr. Fisher again. Since he has 500 products, she wants to be able to review more products. So it's in her best interest to also make sure that there's traffic flowing to drfisher.com.
Mm-hmm. Wow, it sounds fascinating. It's also a novel approach to bringing people together and to marketing. Clearly, Wendy, you have a great deal of experience, not just in years, but in wisdom. So in the last few seconds, tell us, how can people follow your work?
Very easily. You can come and visit me on wendysbloggers.com or shoot me an email, wendy@wendysbloggers.com. Or you can call me. The number is in New York, 212-826-8790.
Okay, and we'll put links to all of that at the show notes at goldsteinongelt.com. Wendy Hirschhorn, thanks so much for your time.
And Doug, thank you so much.
You've been listening to the Goldstein on Gelt Show with money maven Doug Goldstein. Doug's weekly radio show is heard around the world, but if you miss it, you can download the podcast at www.goldsteinongelt.com. The Goldstein on Gelt Show gives you up-to-date financial ideas so you can get on the path to financial freedom. If you'd like your questions answered on the air or off, send Doug an email to doug@profile-financial.com. It's your money for your future, so join Doug every week to build your wealth on the Goldstein on Gelt Show.